Hello, I'm doing a little documentary on, I don't want to say documentary, but I'm doing a little series of videos on my experience with my thyroid. I actually have a so far benign tumor on my thyroid gland, and I'm going to be having surgery, and I just wanted to share my story in case there's other people out there who have it or who are going through it. And I want to tell you how it started. It all started, it all started way back. I'm talking maybe I want to say probably 6 years ago or so, which I didn't know I had a tumor at the time. But I noticed that when I would eat cereal, it was always particularly cereal and maybe some other foods, it would easily go down the wrong way, and I would, cough, choke. And at the time I didn't think anything. I think, well, maybe it's because I'm talking. You're not supposed to talk while you're eating. So I figured, well, maybe it's because I'm talking, and it's just going down the wrong way because I'm talking. And it went that way for a long time. Then a couple of years ago, I was sitting down and I started touching my neck and everything, and I was like, what is this? Why did my neck felt swollen? It didn't hurt, it didn't feel any different inside, my throat wasn't sore. So I'm like, well, why does it feel puffy? So I went to the mirror and I looked at it and noticed it was swollen. And so I got scared because I was visiting my in-laws at the time. They were out of state. So I was like, okay, do I have to go to the hospital now? What's going on? Am I having an allergic reaction to something? I didn't know what was going on. But made an appointment with the doctor when I got back home. And they did, the ultrasound and found out that I had I had did a little research on my own, before I went to the doctor, and it's called a goiter. I thought it was like a goiter. And so they told me, it was a, growth on my thyroid. And they did thyroid testing, the TSH levels, to check the thyroid levels. And then my hormone levels were fine. Everything came back normal. But I had, the growth there. They did biopsies. They did a coarse needle and a fine needle. I've had probably a total of maybe 4 to 5 biopsies done from the beginning till the last one I had, which was earlier, 2012. And they've all come back benign, thank God. And but each time I get an ultrasound, each time I go back, it's progressively larger than the previous visit. So I have to get it out. And now it's at the point where it bothers me. Whereas before it would be just, okay, it's just making me choke a little bit when I eat. And then I noticed that it would make me, if I talk a lot, if I talk loud, if I talk really loud a lot, it'll start. I thought it was just, oh, I'm talking too much and my throat gets sore or whatever like that. But if I talk too much or too loud, I don't know if it aggravates it and swells up or gets inflamed, and it presses on my vocal cord to where I can't, not that I can't speak, but it affects my speaking, because I'm currently working on the phones, and I would have customers say, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. One night I had to leave work because I just couldn't project enough to speak over the phone. That's how bad it was pressing on my vocal cord. Now it's getting to the point lately, in the last week or so, where every once in a while it'll sound like it's coming out froggy or groggy. Like you can probably hear it in my voice right now. Like you hear it, that raw, that little raspy sound. That's happening now more than it was before. So it's just getting larger. It's about, I don't know the exact measurement of it, but I know it's over 4 centimeters. It's probably on about 5 or so. I'll know for sure, of course, when they get it out. I go visit my doctor for the first time, the surgeon. I'm supposed to be meeting with him next week. So he's gonna look at all my tests, look over all my ultrasounds, my blood work, and from there, I guess we just talk about what he wants to do. I don't know if he's going to do another biopsy or what he's going to do, but it's going to be at a very great well-known cancer hospital in the area that I live in. And it's like the best place for me to have this surgery. They've done many surgeries there like this, even though it's not cancerous. I'm just glad I'll be somewhere where they are experienced with, you know, with tumors and things like that. So, and the surgeon that I'm supposed to have, he's done a lot of the, you know, thyroidectomy, so it should be, I'll be in good hands and everything. So I just wanted to document the journey, because I did try to look up some videos on it. There aren't a whole lot that I could find. I mean, there's some, but I just wanted to do my own too, so there'll be more out there for people to see, and I can just contribute a little bit, you know, to videos out there. If you guys have any questions as to the type of tumor it is, or more questions, I can answer them for you if you're following, if you want to follow like what's happening, or if you're experiencing it and you want to compare your story to mine. I do have a deficiency in vitamin D. I don't know, from what I've read, that is kind of related to your parathyroid, but also too, I've heard that there's just a lot of people in general with the low vitamin D levels right now anyway. So we'll see once I get the surgery if it improves or not on its own. But yeah, so if you have any questions, send me a message. And I'm not on here to get like a bunch of, you know, subscribers, and I just want to just document it, maybe to help somebody. If you want to see, it's right here. It's pretty large. I can actually feel it all the way over here to all the way over here. I mean, to me, it feels like really humongous to me. And actually, when I feel the other side, I just wonder if it's like that on here, over here too. They said it's fine, but I'm going to express my concern to the surgeon that, you know, I want to make sure there's nothing in here. Just, you know, it's not on both sides. Everything's fine. So I'll keep you posted. After my doctor's visit, I'll do another video. And, you know, so you can, I'll fill you in on what happened. But all smiles and everything will be fine. All right, well, I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.